Hi Gemini, let's get your reading done. Yeah, whatever you need to know right now from Spirit. And if you guys like my videos, then please hit like if you resonate with them. If you want to leave a comment, feedback, anything is good. Something, anything. I like to hear stories too. Okay, so let's go for Gemini. Spirit, what does Gemini need to know right now? What do they need to know right now? Okay, let's see. What does Gemini need to know right now? Spirit, please. Gemini. Oh, two. Okay. Family room and mature man. Okay, so I'm getting right off the bat that you are this mature man. Okay? Male or female too. But let's see. Let's see here. Mature man. Okay, in family room. Somebody thinking about what's going on in their family room. Here's a look of concern here. All right. What do you have to tell me about this, Spirit? What is this about? What's this about? Okay. Changes, endings, and stability. Okay. You look a little worried about your family room. You look a little worried about your family or things that are happening in your family room right now. Your home. What else? What else? Okay, I have here the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So you're thinking about an ending that happened between you and a certain person, your counterpart here. Okay, so some endings happened here. So you're concerned about, like, could be you have kids or you have a home with this person and now, you know, things have ended with them and now you're just concerned, like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do about this family room? What am I going to do about this home? What's going to happen? Like a lot of concern and uncertainty here. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, Spirit, what else? Yeah. Like, how are you going to make it and keep up this lifestyle or this family or this home? How will you make that happen? You're looking to seek advice from others, maybe sharing your story to try to get advice on what you should do about your home or your family room or, you know, your stability in general. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Tell me more, please. Oh. It's kind of like you want to move quickly. You want to take action now. Like you need to do something now. You want to manifest something. You want to just like do something. Okay? What's happening right now in the family room, Spirit? What is happening for Gemini in the family room right now? Okay, Empress reverse could be your counterpart is not there. Maybe the Empress in reverse is a somebody who, like, you know, keeps secrets, was dishonest, you know, kind of a nasty energy when they fall in the reverse here. So there are things hidden or left unsaid. Okay, tell me more, Spirit. What's going on right now in the family room? Okay, Ace of Wands. Maybe this Empress here is your counterpart, your other half here, that had secrets and, you know, looked for things somewhere else, found passion elsewhere, looked outside of the commitment. Okay, so now you're just left to like, well, what do I do now? Like you had everything, you know, everything was in its place until something happened, some ending happened. Somebody here was being dishonest, keeping secrets, not being in their integrity, and now you are here. Okay, so sorry. Okay, let's see here. Tell me more. What is going on in their family room? Yeah, so you kind of like, you don't see things clearly right now. Like, you have to be logical about this situation. You're trying to be like, okay, what is in front of me now? Like, you're trying to put emotions behind you, okay? What's done is done. I'm trying not to get emotional about this situation. And I'm trying to look to see what are my options? What can I do now here? You're thinking about, you know, well, you're thinking about reconciliation. You're thinking about getting together again with this person just to make things work here. Okay, so that is in your energy right now. You want some kind of reconciliation. I'm not sure if you want to get together with this person again or just become friends or, you know, like build on a relationship again, but just making things, healing the connection. Okay, that's what is on your mind right now. How is that going to happen? How okay, I'm going to go straight to advice here for Gemini. What is their advice here? Your advice is, well, it's like you're trying to come in and make everything better, like, you know, make everything calm, make everything right. But there's a lot, like, there's some turbulence here. You know, you're slowly trying to come in and get some kind of offer. But maybe when you come to that person for any kind of resolution or just something, any, you know, just to heal the connection or a connection, not to have a relationship, but just to get together with them to work on things, you kind of like hit, like, you know, butt heads. This is what it's, so you're kind of like slowly trying to, it's like an in and out energy of like, okay, let's try to make this work so we can get together and so we can resolve something so things can get better, you know, so we can make plans on what we need to do, but then you kind of butt heads. This is what I'm seeing here. All right, Spirit, what else? What else? Yeah, so you're just like going inwards right now. You're alone. You're going inwards and you're trying to figure out what, you know, you're trying to gain some wisdom here. You're trying to learn from this experience. Okay, so what is the other person's energy here, Spirit? What is the other person's energy? They're just hanging in suspense. So they could be the one at fault doing, you know, causing the ending. So they're just kind of in suspense, like, oh, you know, just hanging there. Okay, well, what else? What else is their energy? What else is their person's energy here? Yeah. They have a lot of hidden fears too about, you know, maybe what's happened or what transpired between the both of you here. They have hidden fears. You look like you do too. You're just trying to figure things out. They're just scared. You're trying to figure things out here. What is the other person's actions right now in this? Okay, yeah. No, their actions are the Two of Cups in the reverse. So they could be in suspense, like they don't know what to do. You know, they know there's a breakup. This looks like a pending divorce. Maybe soulmates that broke up. Long-term relationship that just broke up here. That just split up. What else, Spirit? Yeah. It could be an Aries here. They could be like a boss, an authoritative figure, but they have a lot of power here. They could have been sneaky, very very deceptive in their actions of what they've done. So yeah, they're naturally they're going to be in suspense because it's like, you know, they're the one at fault. So they kind of don't know, like, well, they kind of left you hanging here. Like, you don't know, they don't know. They're still in the energy where they feel like, you know, maybe they feel guilt or they feel that they did you wrong. They know they did you wrong. And you know, so they're kind of like, you could be well, let's see. What is they look to be timid, like not timid, but that's not the word. Reluctant to come forward because, you know, something was illuminated about them. So they're kind of like, they don't have the upper hand. They have to, like, you know, maybe because, you know, they're ashamed of what they did, or They're the one who played the games, okay? You're just here. You're just here. What is Gemini's energy? Okay. Ooh, yeah, it's toxic. What is Gemini's energy, please? One more card. Toxic. Okay, so now you feel like you have to start all over to get that whole stability and happiness back again in your family room. You feel like all your efforts were just put to shit. That's what it's saying here, because I have here the toxic. I have here the Devil card, which is a card of being toxic. Also about codependency. You know, something that you started, something that was started that just didn't go the way you planned. So you're not expecting the results that you wanted. You know, everything is just kind of shook up, and it was failed. It failed. This is a failing card. But you're looking towards, like, you know, you're questioning your happiness. Like, how can I get there again? How can I get happy again? I think you're really hard on yourself here, Gemini. It's not, you know, yeah, you feel abandoned, and you feel a lot of grief about this here. That is your energy. They are right now, they know they messed up. They know they did something wrong. They know they have a lot to own up to here. Yeah. And you could be really angry, very angry here, because the Devil card is here. It's a card of being angry here. Temperance, too, is a card of just turbulence, anger, toxic, upset, disappointed, in grief. And just trying to be at a place where, you know, like how you can regain that happiness again. Okay, so what is the advice here for these two? Sorry. Okay, what is the advice here for these two, for Gemini? Okay, have strength here. Okay, tame that beast inside, okay? No, you don't, both sides, okay, won't get anywhere with anger and upset and, you know, bitterness. That needs to fall off, okay? Could be that both of you need to invest into what needs to happen here. Not to invest into each other, but to invest in coming together again, helping each other out here to get some kind of resolution here. I have here the Strength card too, so both of you holding back. Like, whatever happened, you have to put logic into it. Like, you know, see the bigger picture, hold back and try to have strength, and not let all those emotions come out here while you're dealing with, you know, what you need to do as far as maybe splitting assets, or, you know, coming into conclusion. You know, if you have kids, dealing with that, dealing with, if, you know, obviously it's about the house because the family room is here, dealing with that. And it's saying to seek counsel here, so you can, to help you make a decision on what to do. Here I have the Two of Wands. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else? Page of Swords. Okay, so Gemini, this is your energy here. You could just be watching them. You could be watching them, just, you know, keeping a close eye on what they're doing. Maybe you're so overly concerned about what they're doing that you kind of like forget about your own stability here, your own happiness. Like, you want that back here. It's hard to come back from betrayal, okay? It's not impossible, but it's very hard to do, okay? There was a reason why you were betrayed. It's because they had issues within themselves that led to, you know, making impulsive decisions. There's a reason why things happen. I know it sucks, but, you know, you can't take the blame for all that. It's, you know. Okay, so what else, Spirit? What is the advice? Let's get some final advice here. Yeah, it's a pending divorce here. Yep, it's in the reverse. Pending divorce. Okay, what is the advice, please, Spirit? Okay, Page of Cups is coming together, apologizing on both sides too. You know, if you feel like you're the victim, sometimes it's just better to be, sometimes you have to be the bigger person and do things, you know. They could be wanting to apologize, but you're very resistant too, because, you know, coming from betrayal, being betrayed, you can end up bitter. You can end up, you know, you can go either way. You can either make yourself better, or you can just stay in that like bitterness energy here. Maybe they want to come forward with a an apology, but you're very, maybe you're very difficult to deal with, because I have here the Devil card. I have here the card of being toxic, maybe angry, obsessive. So that's probably why that they're just steering clear, because they know they're in the wrong. They, you know, they don't have a lot of leverage in they don't have a lot of leverage, because, you know, they're the ones who did wrong. So you can easily just point the finger. But, you know, I don't see any nastiness on their card. I see the past energy of them, you know, going through this heartbreak, or I'm sorry, you know, causing this heartbreak to you. That's what I see. That's all I see. They're holding back their emotions here. They could also be an Aries. I have the Emperor card here. They could be holding back their emotions, trying to be strong, you know, because you seem like a loose cannon here. Yeah. And then the card that came next to it was happiness. So it's like you feel something got taken away from you. That was, you know, so this is a card, these two cards together, it's kind of like bitterness. Like you're always coming back to angry. You're looking at, oh, look, we were so happy, and then, you know, this happened, and then and that makes you angry. So you're like back and forth in between the two, thinking about your happiness and then thinking about what went wrong, and then anger. So the Devil card is here is you could be in that energy where you feel betrayed. So now it's like, you know, you feel somebody owes you something. Yeah, they owe you an apology here, but you may be too resistant to it, because maybe if they say sorry, you're going to have to accept, and you're going to say, oh, it's not good enough. I need more. Like they owe you something, you know? And that's hard to get out of. If you feel like somebody owes you something, that, you know, that's like about that closure again. You know, this person, they look to be, you know, they know they did something wrong. They have a lot of hidden fears. They know exactly what they did wrong, okay? And it looks like they are trying to come back with an apology, but maybe you can be very uninviting for that. Maybe you're just like, you know, you have so much anger and resentment towards this person that, you know, even if they did come forward, it'll probably end up, you know, knocking, you probably, you know, bumping heads. So what is the advice? Okay, let's do this. What is the advice for Gemini? You need healing. You need okay. Healing. What else? Healing and speaking your truth here. Okay, being truthful, speaking your truth. Finding your passion again. Okay, coming from a betrayal, it is really hard to come out of it. You need to speak your truth here, though. Something about truth here and healing. Okay, you have the Star card here. Okay, Spirit, what is the advice for Gemini's person? What is the advice for them? Okay, so they need to hold back here and walk away with what doesn't serve them. Okay, one more card, please, Spirit. Oh, okay. They need to speak truth too. They're holding back a lot, okay? So they need to work on that. They need to work on not holding back. They need to put some time, effort, and energy into this connection that once was, to figure out what needs to happen with all the things that came with the relationship. You know, it could be kids, home, and things like that. Walk away with what doesn't serve them, okay? Emotions, things that don't serve them, they need to walk away. Turn their back on emotions right now and focus and be logical and use logic in making decisions here. Because I think there's too many emotions on both ends too. Too many emotions on both sides to actually make plans for what's going to happen next. Spirit, what is the outcome for this situation? What is the outcome here? Okay, so there's still going to be an emotional connection between the both of you, but here there's the Hierophant here. So it's a card about values and traditions, okay? There's a lot of emotions here. Oh, what else, Spirit? The outcome? Okay. Working really hard on building the trust again here. The trust and just working really hard to, you know, to work together on okay, wait a minute, hold on, let's see. Okay, yeah. Okay, the outcome is going to be things are going to get better. If the both of you take the advice on, you know, leaving emotions behind, working on, you know, coming forward and speaking truth, holding back, there is a commitment here. Something about the outcome. There is a commitment here to traditions and values. So this could be speaking of, like, you know, what's connected between the both of you, like, you know, the kids, the home, and things like that. Both of you guys need to work really hard on this. Somebody needs to walk away and go to calmer waters first before any kind of planning or anything, you know, before anything can happen for you guys to get together, to work together. And like I said, your advice too was to, you know, you got to work on your healing yourself, speaking your truth, and coming back to a place where your emotions are stable, okay? Then you guys can work together to see what you're going to do with things. Because I have this feeling, Gemini, that you feel so betrayed and angry that this person owes you something. If somebody cheated or if somebody betrayed you in some way, you know, that is a problem they have within themselves here. You can't expect, you know, you're expecting some, that's the feeling you're expecting some kind of like they owe you something, when really they owe you an apology, yes, but more than that, you know, they've got to save their energy to heal themselves too. Okay, yeah, they owe you, but you can't, like, people make mistakes, and you can't keep reminding that person in your actions or your energy or how you're angry and resentment towards them. You can't keep reminding them. Well, it's not good to keep reminding somebody about how much they hurt you, okay? I know that sucks. It's hard to hear that, but they are on their own path right now. You just have to look at things from a different perspective here. Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of dislikes for this, but there's this book out called the Four Agreements, and it's a really excellent book. I mean, it'll give you so much. It's really about, like, how much you think, like you are owed an apology, yes, but sometimes you don't get it. You can't hang on to what people did to you. You know, they are on their own path here. Anyways, read the book, okay? I mean, it's a really good book. Yeah, and I don't see you guys coming together unless you guys drop the emotions and, you know, think about, you know, work together to come to an agreement. But both sides have to be really calm, so then you can think logically on what you need to do going forward, okay? So that is what I have for you here. Sorry you're going through that. Let's get some closing advice here. Okay, yeah, heavy reads tonight. Spirit, can I get a card for Gemini for advice to close this out, please? Oh, the Magician. Here we go. You can still manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. So, you know, decide on what it is you want in this next chapter in life and go after it. Things will magically come to, you know, they'll come in place. I believe that. It's happened. It happens, okay? I went through a similar situation. I'm still going through it. And, you know, it's tough. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for this person to calm down. You know, I've said my apologies, but they seem to think that, you know, I owe them more, and but I'm like, I don't have much more to give other than my apology and feeling sorry, and you know, apologizing, and they're just pretty angry. So it's really hard to deal with people. Like, you can't move forward and make plans because you can't get any cooperation on the other side, or, you know, they're just kind of like in and out, hot and cold, and you know, I just want to move forward and make things right, and you know, they're just kind of in and out. So it's kind of like I just have to put a wall up sometimes. You have to do that until they're ready to, you know, come forward and work with you to, you know, they need to like shed the bitterness, and it's really hard, but they need to, you know, just waiting. I'm waiting for the right time for that person to you know, want to work on things to make the situation better, you know, work on what needs to be worked on, whether it's house, kids, you know, things like that. So yeah, it's tough. I know it's tough. So, you know, be patient, work on your own emotions right now. Yeah, I wish you the best. So I hope you got some clarity here, and if you like it, then like, and if you have a story to share with me that resonates, if this message resonated with you, then, you know, let me know. I like to read messages. So I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.